All right, I'm gonna take one piece out, which is in Total's motion for you to. You should already be reading it, if you get a chance. But there's just one piece you have to understand how scumbaggish this whole thing was with a. On March 14th, 2023, after review of Mr. Aaron's Twitter proclamation, AMC shareholders voted in an 87% landslide to approve the authorization of the new common stock. He says here, I again emailed Mr. Aaron demanding Mr. Aaron retract that's his statement or at minimum posted a clarification stating 87% is misleading as 87% of the shares did not vote. Let me tell you something. Do you guys all remember when Ape hit? Because I remember I was on a space call and people were talking about ape, and I'm like, what is ape? Remember when I used to go around? I was like, what's an ape? What is it? And some people thought it was a regular dividend, and I'm like, the company's in debt, they can't issue a dividend. And they were like, well, no, it's a dividend. It was supposed to be like different numbers were being given out on what it was, and then people didn't know, and people had to actually add up how much was taken away from them to find out what was the cost, and that's if you got your ape. I was one of many that got it, I think 2 days later. I think TD got it 2 days later, and by then the price had dropped down. So remember, ape is free. But I just want to let you know 100% that piece right there, if anybody wants to see exactly where the fraud was, that 87%, I mean, besides we're 90% of the float. Remember that one? But that 87% landslide, I know I didn't vote for it. So what I'm trying to say here, if anybody ever wants to get down to the bottom of this, move AMC to the side, but subpoena the shit out of CompuShare. Because how the fuck did 87% of us in a landslide vote for ape when most people didn't even know what the fuck ape was? We did it. We didn't know what it was. At the end, it was like preferred equity is a dividend. It was like, no, it's not a dividend. It's a preferred equity unit. And I'm like, so we're paying for it. Oh yeah, it's taken out. They're splitting it, so you'll have ape and then AMC equal amounts. Nobody got it at that. It was like we were scalped. So now that piece right there, saying that we got 87% landslide, let me tell you something. Twitter don't erase files. They're out there. All I'm just saying is, you want to see the devil in the details? There you go right there. That's where everything happened. Right at that moment. Can't make that shit up, right?